Hey guys, welcome to the moment I at least have been waiting for a very long time. This of course is XCOM Enemy Unknown, the new XCOM reboot made by Firaxis and 2K Games. A lot of you I'm sure saw me play the demo of this a while back. This is the full game, just released last night. For me it released at 11 p.m. because I'm in the central time zone. And I played till about 4 a.m. So, it's really nice. Big surprise, huh? So yeah, I'm actually going to be doing a Let's Play of this. Let's go ahead and start up a single-player game. We're going to play on normal, and for the sake of this Let's Play, to kind of ease people into what the hell's going on, I am going to turn the tutorial on. And I am going to be playing under the Iron Man rules, but I'm not going to enable it because I'm not exactly sure how that's going to conflict with my other playthrough, where, you know, I've got my save on that, so I don't want to have to worry about overwriting anything and then getting all grumpy and argh. So yeah, we're going to have the tutorial on. That's about it, though. So let's go ahead and get started. Some of this you are going to recognize from the demo. I will try to kind of speed through it and talk over it for the most part, so it's not that boring though. So anyway, here we go. You will recognize this cutscene from the beginning though.
Hello, Commander. In light of the recent extraterrestrial incursion, this Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the Xcom project. You have been chosen to lead this initiative, to oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future. We urge you to keep that in mind as you proceed. Good luck, Commander.
God, I just get chills seeing that, you know? That's great.
That was the last transmission, sir.
Patch me through to Voodoo 3-1.
Alright, so this is a familiar squad.
Deployed to Germany.
This is the exact same starting mission that we had in the demo, and obviously he's gonna be our sole survivor.
Extraterrestrial in
So
nature.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get everything started here because you can watch my demo video if you want to see this mission.
Central, this is Big Sky. Looks like we found the crash site.
Roger, Voodoo 3-1. Any sign of activity?
Negative. Nothing's moving down there.
Okay. Set her down nearby.
So just like in the demo, this is basically just going to be a mission saying, look, here's how you move, here's how the 2 action point system works, here's how you use cover, blah blah blah, that kind of thing. It also, I think, is easing you into the psychological aspect that people are going to die, which is just, even going into it, knowing it last night, I mean, I was just heartbroken when I got my first real death. And of course, you know, it was because of a bad tactical decision that I made.
Let's get you out of the open and into cover.
But I did it knowing that the guy could die.
Delta 1, take point.
Basically,
take cover behind that debris directly in front of you.
Accepting that risk. So we'll just kind of do what he wants us to do. We'll go through the motions here, and I'll talk about a few things.
Good. Now advance to the vehicle nearby.
Of course, you know, he's talking about cover here. You do kind of want to be in cover all the time.
Delta 2, your turn. Move up to the debris.
Vital. This is half cover. It's not nearly as good as something like up there, full cover, which he's going to make us go to next.
That thing isn't going to offer you much cover, but it's better than nothing. There's full cover straight ahead. Advance to that position.
You'll probably see me make,
Delta
at least
3.
once,
Move to that
I'm
vehicle
calling
dead
it now,
ahead.
you'll see me make a stupid decision and get a
Central,
soldier killed
have
trying to
movement.
run to full
30
cover.
meters north of my position. Police vehicle.
Took me forever to figure out he was
Proceed to
talking
the
about the
next
shadow
vehicle for
on
a
the
better
wall
vantage
there.
point.
Okay, so go up there.
Delta 4, go check it out. It's a long way from your position, and there's no available cover between here and there.
Poor Delta 4. You and 2 of your friends will die a horrible death. Just like
What do
that
you see,
guy.
Delta 4? Report.
Looks like one of the
Very,
recon
very
teams,
sad.
sir. It looks like
Oh, here it comes.
something.
Is that your man, Delta 4?
Alpha, buddy.
Negative, sir. That's someone else.
Yeah, I know.
Dr.
I'll
Vala.
help you.
What's he saying?
He is saying, help me. That radio transmission is coming from somewhere north of the squad's current position. Based on its strength, probably from inside a structure.
Inside a
Thank you,
creepy
Doctor.
structure.
Delta, advance and infiltrate that building.
So yeah, this is
Remember,
XCOM.
Stay in
We
cover.
thwart the alien invasion with plasma rifles and atrocious German accents. In all seriousness, though, this, I mean, just the few hours I played last night was probably the most fun I've had with a game in a long time.
Roger. See
Actual
where it's coming from.
tension, just crazy. I have not yet seen a chrysalid though, and I'm terrified of what I do. Right now, the aliens kind of like to keep their distance from me for the most
Even more
part,
perplexing is
and
the
I'm
cause of
totally
death.
fine with that.
It appears that he was eviscerated when something burst out of him from the inside.
For those
Sir,
of you
I have
who are
visual
not
on the
familiar with
object.
XCOM,
Permission to approach.
don't know what a chrysalid is,
It's the
oh,
only
you're in
cover
for a
between
treat
you
when I
and that
first come
building.
across one of those.
Permission granted.
It's gonna get ugly.
Talk to me, soldier. What is it?
I got no idea what this thing is, but I can confirm that it's no satellite.
Roger. All right, Delta Squad. You're almost to the building. Keep moving.
One thing, taking cover against cars,
Okay, people.
not the best
Now let's get
idea.
inside.
I have successfully punished a
Delta
few
1, there's a
aliens for
window in
doing
front of
that
Let's take a look.
in my other game. Basically, you
Looks
damage
clear.
a car, it's gonna explode, and
Get in there.
it's gonna
and get
kill
to
anyone
cover.
taking cover against it for the most part. So, if I take cover behind a car, it's basically
That
because I
door's
have
in our
no
way.
other option,
Take it
or
down.
I, plan on
Solid
moving
copy.
again right away, or I'm willing to risk that soldier's life. Or I'm just making a bad call. That happens too. Hilfa. Yeah.
Central, we have eyes on the target. He's armed.
I
Copy,
think I should
Delta
totally
3.
walk right up to
Okay,
him.
everyone. Get into position nearby, but do not approach. Doctor, see if you can communicate with him. Tell him to drop his weapon.
I will try. Hello.
Hello.
Können Sie mich hören? Wir sind hier, Ihnen zu helfen. Bitte lassen Sie Ihre Waffen fallen.
I think she's talking about waffles. I
He
don't know.
appears to be in shock.
Obviously, German is not my
Keep your eyes open, people.
strong
I don't
suit.
like the looks of this.
But she could have offered him waffles. You know, come out, drop the weapons, we will give you waffles. I don't know.
Delta 3.
It's a
Move
theory.
in
I'm
and
working
disarm
on.
him. Carefully.
I don't like when it does that. Alright. Let's get this going. Oh, he looked blonde for a second when the lightning flash hit. That's kind of weird. See, that's not something I would have done. I would have been like, alright dude, you can totally remain shadowy. I don't want to kick anything off here.
What the hell is going on?
Oh, that's a shame. Boom. I have not yet come across a sectoid commander. They can really do that.
He's down. Delta
Regular
1 is
sectoids,
down.
I am for the most part taking apart by this point.
Central, we're taking fire from multiple X-rays.
Contrary to
This guy's got me pinned down, taking
kind
heavy
of
fire.
goings on you see in this.
Damn it. Delta 2, you're flank 2. Find some better cover.
So this does teach some kind of important mechanics. It is important to flank enemies.
All right, Delta 2. Weapons free. Get ready to fire.
Especially if they're suppressing another enemy. So, you know, you want to go in, you've got, I think you've always got a better chance to hit and do critical damage if you're flanking. So it's a good thing to do, if you ever can. But usually I've got my squads moving in such formations that it doesn't often become, you know,
Nice
an
shot.
easy opportunity to take advantage of. Because
Delta
usually
4,
we're
you're
moving
freed up
as
to
one
move.
solid
Get out of there
unit.
and get into cover.
So let's move her
Now
up
toss your
here.
grenade at the enemy in front of you.
Okay. Oh, I accidentally left the phone booth there.
Now get ready for their counterattack. Look out, Delta 4. There's another one coming in behind you.
Oh, such a shame. I
Damn.
liked her so
It's
much.
just you now, Delta 2.
Okay.
Let's tip the odds in our favor.
Oh, wow. It
Look around for a position where
permanently
you can
bugged
flank
out,
the
huh?
enemy.
Where's... oh, well. We'll just deal with it. Alright, so now we've got to rotate the camera. And head over here. It's
That's
just going to
it.
be there forever.
You have a clear shot from that position. Fire.
Thankfully, we are now at the end of the first tutorial mission. This man here, Javier Soto, he's
Central, I think that's it.
being devoured by a
It's
hologram.
over.
I've never seen that bug, that's funny.
Roger that, Delta. Secure the bodies and head back to the Sky Ranger for immediate extraction.
Okay, so now we get to choose where to make our base. I would love to make a base in Asia. Unfortunately, I don't think it will let me. No. Europe could be good. I could go with America. I mean, I've done that. I mean, I started my normal game in Europe, and then I tried one without the tutorial to see what all it left out, and I started that one in Asia, and I would love to start one in Asia, but the tutorial is nice. See, I'm afraid of starting one in North America because you only cover so much area, whereas with Europe, you cover a lot of countries. Yeah, I'm just gonna start with Europe again because I think it's the smart thing to do. I really, really do.
Affirmative. We are coming home.
Oh, poor Javier.
What are they?
Whatever they are, they nearly took out a squad of our best soldiers. If you'll excuse me, doctors, the commander is waiting in mission control.
I've been waiting in
Their
mission
technology
control.
is far beyond ours.
Quite frankly, I'm tired of it.
Then I'd say our work is cut out for us, Doctor.
Yes, it is. Creepy German lady.
Welcome to
So
Xcom
beautiful.
HQ, Commander. I'm Central Officer Bradford. My role in this project is twofold: providing tactical support for our field operations, and keeping you briefed on the current situation. My efforts should allow you to focus on the bigger issues at hand. Speaking of which, we have a soldier waiting for a promotion in the barracks. I'll let you get to it.
Okay. Now, when you've got the tutorial enabled, it actually it does some pretty extreme hand-holding for quite a while, actually. Like, I can move around and stuff right now, but I don't actually have full control quite yet. It's going to disable a lot of decisions that I could make due to the tutorial. The reason I chose to enable it is it does actually explain a lot of things that I'm going to be doing. And it kind of points me in a direction so I don't go crazy. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go into the barracks like it wants me to.
The soldier is waiting for you in the armory, which is located there in the barracks.
I'm happy to say they did fix in the from the demo where you couldn't actually click on the thing, you had to use these. That's been fixed. So, let's go, and Javier.
Only one recruit from Delta Squad made it back alive from our last mission, Commander. And I'd say a promotion is in order.
Yes, promotion is in order, but also we need to make Javier our own. Now, I do want to, you know, rename people, but I don't have any good ideas right now, so we'll just kind of do it as it comes. If they become distinctive, then sure we can rename him. Let's give Javier some new facial hair. There we go. That's a good look for you, sir. And we'll this is because I pre-ordered it, obviously. I've been using kind of a color scheme in my playthrough where I didn't give him such a horrible yellow. Yeah, I think it was this one. Where the color of their armor identifies what class they are, basically. So we'll stick with that for now. Classes are predetermined as far as I know. They're not revealed until your soldier gets their first promotion, though, so you don't really know what you're gonna get. There is an officer training school to make all new recruits start out as squaddies, though, so you'll know what they are, which could be cool. But for now, let's go ahead to abilities and pick up the rocket launcher.
This particular soldier has shown an aptitude for heavy weapons. As he gains additional combat experience, we should continue his training along these lines.
Some of these down here are actually pretty tough choices.
In addition to his standard weapon, the aliens won't know what hit him. Oh, Dr. Vahlen asked to see you in the research labs, Commander. It sounded important.
Okay, let's go see creepy German lady.
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
I know, I want to go. Thank you.
Hello, Commander. My name is Dr. Vahlen. I oversee the research labs. This is where all of Xcom's research and development takes place.
Wonderful.
We have already begun analyzing the artifacts recovered from our first encounter with the aliens. Based on our preliminary findings, we believe we can use them to develop some new equipment for our soldiers.
That would be great.
With your approval, we will begin research immediately.
Okay. So really we've only got two choices here. We don't have enough sectoid corpses to do xenobiology. We do have weapon fragments or alien materials. I can tell you weapon fragments is going to get us a scope, which is a physical item. It replaces the extra item slot on your soldiers, which right now is being occupied by a frag grenade. I do like frag grenades. The scope provides +10 aim, which is pretty good. However, alien materials also gives you nanofiber armor, which gives you, I want to say, plus 3 HP? Maybe more, maybe less, I don't know. But I'm going to take that because I think that could keep people alive. And if I'm going to be replacing grenades with something, I'd rather replace it with something that'll keep them alive. So let's go ahead and get her started on alien materials.
Thank you, Commander. This research will take some time. We will notify you once it is complete.
Excellent. Carry on.
Commander,
Don't say anything
mission
creepy.
control. Commander,
It sounds like you are needed elsewhere.
Look at her eyes.
Farewell,
She's
Commander. If you recover any
See?
additional artifacts during your field operations, I would be quite eager to study them.
I just don't like her.
Commander to mission
I think
control.
she's an alien.
Commander to mission control.
To mission control.
The enemy is testing our capabilities, Commander. We've gotten reports of simultaneous attacks in 2 different countries.
I'm testing
We
your
can only respond to
capabilities.
one. The country we help will donate more resources to our cause. But the panic level of the country we choose not to help will rise. It's not an easy decision, Commander.
No, it isn't.
But it's one you'll have to make.
So, again, just like the demo, at least in my first playthrough, yeah, it's between the US and China. So, I could go for more scientists, which I really like, or 200. We have no idea what this unit of money is supposed to be called. We actually looked up a list of currency symbols last night and couldn't find it. It is, that symbol is in an ASCII chart. It's 167, I think. And it's like a section symbol or sector symbol or something like that. So I don't know. We're just gonna call them like moon money. I don't know, but so I could get the 200, which is pretty good in its own right. I would kind of like the scientists to boost my research right away. Plus, I don't want to piss off the U.S. Or China, really, but I'll have. I'm fairly close to China, at least its western border, so I can help them by killing aliens. I think I'll go to the U.S.
Understood. The troops are waiting for you in the hangar.
Chicago's a good town. We want to help them out.
Before deploying our squad, you can choose which soldiers to send out there. I've taken the liberty of calling up our veteran. His combat experience makes him invaluable on the battlefield.
Okay, right away, this guy is getting some work done on him, because I noticed a similarity when I looked at him there. Looked kind of like this guy. That's right. This is Guile. Oh, that's not Guile's name. I think it's like no, it's not Charlie. Is it? I don't know. Well, he's John now. He's John Guile, and he's going to be a hero. Calling it. He looks ridiculous. All right. We'll leave everyone else as they are for now. Good old Javier. Let's hope he survives this. Let's go. Now, when I first did this mission last night, I was like, "Oh man, this one's the same too." And then partway through, I realized it was different, and I
Get ready
panicked.
to deploy. Our AO is within the continental United States.
All right.
picked
This
up a
part is
local
still the same, though,
broadcast.
so I'll skip it. That's the last one of those. I'll skip over. I'll let him talk. Going forward. Yeah, this part, the beginning is totally the same. Anything could happen after that, though. I don't know. Ooh,
Hold on, soldier.
Goddamn
Before you
mutants.
move
I don't
out,
know.
let's see what's inside that building. Your squad mate is closer, so let him check it out.
Alright. Dude, go over here.
Good. Now open the door.
Open the door.
Quietly, so you don't reveal your position to the enemy. Okay.
Now take cover inside.
Yes, sir.
Alright, now I want a man on the roof of that building. See if you can find a way up there, soldier.
Come on, enable it. There we go. Alright, so let's get him up here. Hope to God he doesn't die. Because we still got those 2 sectoids down there in the crates.
There they are. The rest of you, advance toward the enemy and get into cover. Hold your fire until I give the word.
Alright. Now here's the thing. With this being the tutorial, he does still kind of have... I'm blaming Central for all this. There is still some, like, oh, you can't use this option yet, kind of thing. Because I wanted to, like, be really tactically smart and put, you know, him here and put this guy up here. And it was like, oh, you don't have a clear shot on the enemy. But yeah. See, I'll show you. So I'll put him here. And I'll try to go into Overwatch. That's frag grenade. But I'll try to go into Overwatch.
Easy, soldier. You don't have a good shot from that position.
Yeah, see?
Instead of wasting ammo, move up and try to flank the enemy if possible before you fire.
So they're really, really trying to kind of guide you into one strategy here in the beginning, which kind of pissed me off, but whatever. So I'm going to dash this guy up here to the high cover. This guy. That guy is Guile, sir. And he destroyed the cover. Fantastic. Alright. So I could go for him, who I have a 52% chance on, or him, who I have a 68% chance on. He is going to make me fire and take the shot. Hopefully it makes me kill him like I did last night. Thank God. Yes, I know. Firing from an elevated position is always good. So let's take you over here. 36% chance, that's something.
Adjusting aim.
I'm gonna move up here. You probably won't have a shot on him. Really? Wow, that's a hell of a tight shot. But I like it. Impress me.
Great work out there.
Promotion.
The commander will be assuming command now as you sweep the rest of the area.
Alright.
As always, I'll be offering tactical advice as needed. And remember, your armor can only withstand a couple of shots from their weapons, so keep your eyes open and your heads down. Good luck.
Alright, so now I'm pretty much a little more in charge, at least. As far as tactical decisions go, there is one point coming up where he's probably going to recommend I use the rocket launcher, and I will if I can, but I've had middling success at best with that rocket launcher. I had a great plan, and then he shot like nothing. So I'm gonna dash him against my better judgment just because I want to hurry up. He is very dashing, isn't he? I'm gonna dash this guy as well. When you dash, you do get a bonus to reaction fire, so there is kind of a tactical use for it. But just the same, you probably shouldn't dash unless you have a pretty good idea you're going to be safe. Go, Guile, go! Alright. So, probably going to come across something here pretty soon. So I'm going to get kind of nervous. Let's put him there. Oh, he saw something for a second there. Let's move Guile up here.
Got something over here.
Alright. So this is going to be just like it was for me last night then. So we just got to take out these two sectoids. They take cover in there. He's like, hey, you could stand in that area and fire a rocket launcher. It'll be a great success. So I am going to move him up here. And I'm going to put you up here. He's actually got a shot. But I'm going to put him on Overwatch. you, for now, I'm going to put up here. And screw it, Overwatch. So just in case they get it up to any alien shenanigans like they're doing now, they're mind merging. So that one gets all his stats buffed, while the other one is super vulnerable.
You're okay, soldier. But another one like that, and that'll be the end of you. Make sure to stay in cover. Commander, our veteran's rocket launcher should make easy work of the structure the aliens are using for cover. And if we're lucky, it'll take out the aliens along with it. That is, if it hits.
So, I'm gonna try and do what he wants me to do this time. Better not lead me astray, sir. Oh yeah, you can't fire the rocket launcher after moving, so I'm just gonna put him in Overwatch. And you, sir, I'm gonna leave there for a second. Guile, I would like you to move up to this stack of crates. Go in Overwatch. You take up Guile's old position. Overwatch. And
I'm under fire!
yeah. So he's probably going to be hospitalized soon because we don't have any armor yet. Whatever. So.
Aim carefully, soldier.
Oh, I will.
You only get one shot.
So this is what I'm thinking. Yeah, I think we're just gonna tear up this building because I don't know how far back in that other sectoid went. So let's see what happens if he aims properly. Haha! Nice.
Good work out there, Strike One.
If I may, Commander, the labs are on high alert. Teams are standing by for your orders. We can begin researching the newly recovered artifacts immediately.
Great. So, let's go ahead and head on back. So nobody died, but my guess is Javier is going to be in the hospital for a couple days. 9 days. Yuck. And Sakamoto got promoted to squatty, I would say. Yeah. And he is now in assault class, which means he's going to carry a shotgun. He's going to get the running gun ability.
Class serves as our front line. They're the first ones into a fight and the last ones out.
So, I like it. I've had middling success with assault rifles. Middling is apparently the word of the day. But hopefully we have a good future ahead with him.
The artifacts are being unloaded, and the research team is awaiting your orders. We'll get started as soon as you give the order, Commander.
Alright, so we got 2 sectoid corpses, 4 weapon fragments. And
Commander,
going to talk to
we
us.
have an incoming transmission from the Council.
Hello, Commander. We wish to congratulate you on your most recent victory. We realize you were faced with a difficult decision in responding to the various requests for assistance. Regardless, you performed admirably. As agreed upon, the reward for your actions has been granted. Farewell, Commander. We hope that you are met with continued success.
Yeah, those guys are super creepy. So yeah, now we have the option to build the laboratory, sort of, and I kind of said that weird too. But anyway, we don't have the option to build buildings yet, so when we do, the laboratory will be one of those options. I haven't gotten to build one yet, but research speed plus 20%, that would be fantastic. Okay, so we got 4 scientists, and we got increased panic in Asia.
The Council knows you made the right decision, Commander. With the resources we have available, there's only so much we can do. However, our chief engineer did come up with something to help you keep an eye on things.
The Situation Room provides constant monitoring of every member nation in the Council. If we allow panic levels to get out of control in any given nation, they're going to withdraw from the Council. And they'll take their funding and additional support with them. The Council's overall confidence in the Xcom project is shown on the primary meter above the main screen. which engineering has nicknamed the Doom Tracker.
Commander to mission control. Commander to mission control.
So yeah, the Situation Room, actually pretty cool. I do want to go back in there for a second. So you can see that this is the panic rating, and China, of course, is higher than anyone else because I let aliens abduct a bunch of Chinese people. So, my bad, China. I'll make it up to you somehow. Probably by building a satellite or something. Building satellites provides awesome bonuses. I'll show you. Whenever you put a satellite somewhere, for instance, if I was to put one over the US, I'd get an extra $180 per month, and one satellite and one engineer per month. And you know, if I then build one in Canada and one in Mexico, then I also get that air and space bonus that I would have had I built my base there. So it's actually really cool. I'm a big fan of that system. So for instance, you could get a really quick bonus by getting Argentina and Brazil, and you get the South American bonus. We have Waze, which I think increases interrogation speed or something. I don't know. Didn't seem very important. So yeah, yeah. So I'll cover this again another time. For now, we will do what they want and go to mission control.
Commander, Dr. Valen reports that research is progressing in the labs, but it will still be some time before the project is complete. While we're waiting, our local satellite network has just come online, and we can now begin scanning for new activity. The process could take several days.
Okay, so this is primarily what you're going to be doing to pass time. Scanning for activity is just like it was in the first game. Time is going to go by really quick. You just don't have the choice of how quick like you did in the first game, which is fine. Because everybody chose 30 minutes, right? The world map is actually really cool. You can, you know, see how it lights up at night and all that. Not only that, but you can click this and you can see the panic rating in areas. I don't know what's going on with India and Australia right now, and Japan. I guess it's just because of China. So we're gonna have to give Asia some love here pretty soon. But that's something I'll save for next time. Sorry, this has mostly been a rehash of the demo, but going forward, it's all going to be brand new stuff. So, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoy this. I know I'm going to enjoy the hell out of it. And until next time, take care.